Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Nono Ninja run for Fallout 4. This is episode 12. Previous episode we kind of wrapped up most of the Diamond City quests we had going. This is the final one. Well, I shouldn't say that. The two vendors that I can turn stuff into for some caps and experience were not open, so we'll have to do that another time. But now we are with Travis. We met him outside. I did do a few housekeeping items back at Hangman's Alley, cooked up the food that I had and that sort of thing, and then walked my way over here. It was a perfectly safe walk, so I decided to trim all that out and just start this episode here with us entering a little bit of a dangerous area. I have, when trying to do one of these runs in the past, gotten a little too overconfident and got killed in this particular area. So we are going to take it a little bit easy. This is another one of those quests, like I mentioned with the Deacon and Dan's quest. Travis is not a true companion, but he will fight alongside you and that sort of thing, and he is essential, so he can't die, which I'm going to be making full use of. But he's not a true companion. In fact, Travis can't ever actually be a companion. I'm sure there's mods out there where you can have him as a companion or something, but no, you never, with vanilla, you're never able to get him as a companion and have him travel around with you. But I am going to be using Molotov cocktails a fair amount, just because there's a lot of raiders in here, and all but one or two of them have guns, and I just will not get to them in time. That detected is, of course, Travis detecting me, which is a bit annoying, but I'm going to see if I can't get... I won't be able to get that guy. Oh, I did. I got him. And now we're just going to go hide. Travis, on the other hand, is going to stay and fight. You can hear Travis shooting, and he actually killed one of them, and I got the experience for it. Oh, here's the two without weapons, and so we'll take care of them for Travis, get them off his back, so he can continue shooting at Tower Tom and the other assorted raiders. I don't know who threw that. Oh, there's traps that they have set, and yet they set off themselves, which is interesting. Did Travis kill that guy too? Travis is the true hero of this. Oh, he didn't kill him. The raider just retreated down below. So if he comes up at Travis, then I will... How's Travis doing? He's, he got him though. Good on you, Travis. Way to go. Alright. It's Tower Tom. He's got like a combat rifle or hunting rifle or something kind of good, but we'll go ahead and hit him with a Molotov or two. The big danger, of course, with the Molotovs is Travis is not experienced in combat. Not that that matters. Deacon should be experienced in combat and does the same thing, but he'll just run right in front of you just as you're about to throw a Molotov. I'm not sure where he's going now, but that's alright. Most of the raiders have been dealt with, and that means I can kind of come over this direction and pretty sneakily and stealthily...
What the fuck was that?
Oh, no, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. But I can usually get... Oh, it's because Travis is... What? Travis, you're... What are you... How are you doing that? Is Travis Superman? You can't tell because he has glasses on. No, he doesn't have glasses on. I'm not sure what's going on there. Travis, do you want to... There you go. Alright, now. This little elevator will take me up to that room that Tower Tom is in, and I'll be right behind him. And you know what? I don't actually want Travis in here with me, but... Okay, good. He won't notice me. He doesn't hear the elevator for whatever reason. So I can just kind of sneak out and... chop. Alright, so there we see, as far as the caretaker is concerned, I've emptied out... Yeah, he did have a combat rifle. That could have been bad if I had just charged in. Pocketed combat armor chest piece. No, I don't think I want that. I don't have the materials to do lightweight and shadowed on that very easily.
Thank you. I didn't know if anyone would come. I thought perhaps this is the end. Thank you.
You're an idiot for dealing with these goons in the first place.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Was... and Travis, I am surprised to see you here.
How does someone in
How did you get
200 years after the war, when there is no worldwide travel of any kind, how does someone still have a Russian accent? Curious, but whatever. Travis.
Man, what a day, huh? Hey, listen. I wanted to say thanks. This has been, well, it's been crazy.
So, the interesting thing about Travis is, by going through this quest, he goes from, I don't know what's going on, to, hey, thanks, I just wanted to say thanks, and, like, this quest apparently takes Travis through puberty.
Came through it all pretty well, Travis.
Thanks. After all this, I think about the things that had me worried so much. Like, was I really that worried about just being on the radio? That's nothing. Anyway.
But there we are. Confidence Man completed. I've also, according to what the caretaker... I don't know how the caretaker knows that I've emptied out, because I actually haven't emptied out Beantown Brewery. There's a few things. 2 more raiders and some rad roaches that I'll be taking out as well. But as far as rescuing Vadim and taking out Tower Tom, which apparently just taking him out is good, and I actually, for the caretaker, I could have just taken out Tower Tom. I could have left all the other raiders alone. That's how these quests seem to work. But there are 2 raiders up here, and I'm going to be able to see them through these windows. Now, if you see them and you're a gun user, you can't shoot through this. It doesn't... It's not a true hole as far as a gun user is concerned. But if he comes back around, or the other one becomes visible, for whatever reason, Blitz will let you teleport right to him without even opening the door, which is pretty... makes the advantages of Blitz pretty evident, and I think that's kind of cool, actually. Now, when I was at Hangman's Alley, usually I would drop off all the junk that I'm carrying at that point. That's kind of my standard method of doing things, but I'm going to hold on to the stuff that I'm carrying, at least for a little while, because my next level I will get Armorer 2, which will let me modify the piece of combat armor that I am carrying, and I know that I have the crafting materials that I need for that, whereas if I were to drop everything off, then I'd have to kind of go figure out, like, what do I need for that? I don't remember, and all that. So I know that I have what I need, so I'm just going to keep it and move on out. Now, I'm not going to go back to home base, though, or Hangman's Alley. The next thing I want to do is to start heading north to the Malden area for the jackpot quest. As I mentioned a couple of videos ago, my plan is to kind of come up this way and go across that way and then come up this way. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to Cambridge Police Station, and we're going to check in with our friends, the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, doing all this, it's actually turned all the way back to day again. It looks like this random encounter, there's some people who are already dead, so that should be fine. Which wasn't really what I planned. I didn't want it to be day already, but let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's already almost 6 a.m., which didn't fit my plans all that well. So I may change my plan a little bit here, and I may head back and get 7 hours of sleep to make it late afternoon. We'll see how it goes. What's my adrenaline like? Yeah, it's only 30%, which tells me that I probably won't get tired anytime real soon. It's a tough one.
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
I'll have to give that a think.
Sir, mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally,
Right, so
some good news for a change.
Dance is going to talk about how he's recruited me and I've got great potential and yada yada yada. I won't let you
promise
down.
not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
That's great. He, on the other hand,
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough girl.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not.
and oh, we got to learn to work together, blah blah
That
blah.
won't be a problem.
Bert, you fall. Now, before I release from this moment,
Sure.
this is only a train.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Now the reason I came back here
Laboratorium initiate.
in our,
is
our round.
Knight Reese and Scribe Halen both have quests for me.
All right, out with
And
it.
often his quest is to clear College Square, which is what I want to do anyways.
Give me.
Win?
Right?
You're not the military.
So
Like it.
The Brotherhood
you have to
might
go
be
through
the
his
best
little
tip.
Well,
annoying.
look, but if you step... So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Ready.
Then
Yeah.
listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important... I'm talking about this up. All the details don't come back.
So hopefully this says College Square. Nice. Now, Scribe Halen, she'll give me a
Scribe
random
Halen.
location that can be
Still giving you the cold shoulder.
super normal, a close one, or it can
I
be
wish we could see eye to eye.
Reese, if anything,
just,
I'll just stay out of his way for now.
that would
it can
best.
be like in
Give
some of the
him time.
DLC, it's
So,
just
Are
crazy.
you ready
So
to
we'll
take on
see
your
where she
first
gives me.
assignment?
Ready.
Great.
She wants me to go find some missing technology. And for whatever reason,
Here,
it's not
this-
letting me
good
skip
luck.
this dialogue very quickly. Yeah, Kitteridge Pass. So Kitteridge Pass, we'll just go quartermastery, and then where is that location? That is in the Far Harbor DLC, and even when I do the Far Harbor DLC, Kitteridge Pass is not a place that I want to go, which is unfortunate because it means not only will I not be able to finish quartermastery unless I decide to do that, but because I won't finish quartermastery, I also won't finish Semper Invicta, which is kind of you support their recon team, which means you do one mission for Knight Reese and one mission for Scribe Halen. So yeah, won't be doing that, won't be getting that experience, which is too bad. Yeah, with it being daylight right now, yeah, I've decided I am going to go home, go back and get a bit of rest, and see what things look like after that. There. Now, I went to Diamond City, got my level up, got my combat armor made into Shadowed, dropped my stuff back off at Hangman's Alley, and now we're ready to continue. 2 hours, about 3 hours until dark. I was considering, if it was a little darker by now, I would possibly go try to take out the raiders. just so I wouldn't have to continue sneaking past them every time I want to take this bridge. But I think I will wait because there's a big open area you have to cross to get to the guy in the power armor, and if he spots you, often he's got a combat rifle which will do a lot of damage to me, so we'll just leave them be for now and continue on. Also, I'm at 0 adrenaline because I did sleep for 7 hours, so not the best time to be fighting heavily armored opponents. I'm going to sneak up through here. I believe in one of the previous... oh shoot, I didn't get to actually see the spaceship crash land over there because the buildings were in the way, but yeah. Once you hit level 20, there's a spaceship that always lands in the exact same place, and you can go... you'll see traces of green blood that will lead you to a cave. There's an alien in there with the alien blaster. It's actually a pretty pitiful weapon in this game, especially compared to what it was in Fallout 3. There's some dogs up there. They might spot me, but if I'm far enough away, they are dogs, so they're more than willing to just, as long as you aren't approaching them, they'll just kind of ignore you and not get too excited. So now we're going to move on up into College Square. This one's an interesting one because College Square is technically the above ground area out here. But what Knight Reese has actually told you to do, even though it says clear out College Square, he wants you to go into the subway area down below College Square. It's the College Square subway station or whatever it's called. That's what he actually wants you to clear out. And by clear out, there's one specific ghoul that you have to kill, and once you do that, they consider you as you're all good. Now, depending on when you come here, I don't know what the actual reasons are, but there will be raider corpses, and you can loot them for some stuff, but for whatever reason, after a while they despawn. And as you can see, this place is kind of just teeming with feral ghouls. They can't see me right here. I'm in the shadows with a pretty good sneak. I'm going to kind of take a path through the buildings and that sort of thing and go clear out the subway area first because it's just automatically dark down there, and then I'll come back up, and hopefully by that time it'll be dark up here. But first, we gotta make sure these guys don't spot me, so we'll just take them out quick. Someone else noticed me slashing them, so he's coming kind of towards me a little bit. A couple of them. But yeah, they don't really know where I'm at, so I should be okay there. Now there's one that kind of took a detour into here. There going to be one come to the doorway? No, that guy has decided he'd rather eat whatever he's eating. I'm going to kind of sneak over here quick. Just, there's a trap in here that I can disarm for some XP and also a little bit of crafting material in here as well. Not sure where that ghoul that kind of came in this direction went, but I believe he goes up the stairs and back down and around. Like, he's got a little kind of routine. I'm going to go back and take these stairs up. I don't think he'll be up there. I do want to check in here again, make sure. Okay, nothing in there. And just like to check this stuff real quick. Nothing good. Back down the steps we'll go, slowly, quietly. Then we're going to go up these other steps, which will take us up to the top. Now, once we're up at the top, it can get a little bit tricky because you're easily spotted up there for whatever reason. Thankfully there's not a ghoul up here that I need to kill. But it's kind of tough from up here without a gun to take care of the ghouls that are down below because you can't really see them very well. And if you've got a gun, this is actually a great spot because you can kind of stand up here and snipe at them and that sort of thing. But when you're doing a no guns run, you kind of have to figure something else out. And my something else is going to be, I'm going to just unlock this.
Yes.
Check in here, frag mine, nice. And yeah, I'm gonna just sneak out onto this and hope nobody sees me and head straight down into the train station. If I can get down into those shadows. Okay, anyone nearby? Anyone seeing me? Doesn't look like it, so we're just gonna sneak on through. Now I do intend to eliminate all the ghouls up top here, but like I said, down here it's already dark, so I'm going to be much more stealthy, and then hopefully by the time I finish down here, look at that, military grade duct tape. By the time I finish down here, it should be getting pretty close to dark out there, and that will be to my advantage. So yeah, it's an interesting story here with the College Square area. Basically the raiders were controlling it, and they were charging a toll to people who wanted to come through, and killing people who didn't want to pay the toll, and possibly killing people once they did pay the toll, I don't know. And then,
Nice.
for whatever reason, a bunch of ghouls kind of stormed the place and killed all the raiders. So, good for them, I guess. And there's one more ghoul right around there. He crawls out from behind this little shelf here with the monkey on it. And as is tradition, all monkeys must be destroyed if you can. Let's do a quick bit of looting around here. There's a dead raider on the other side of here that decided that medics was the way to go, I guess. I like to check and see. See, that's not a legendary, so no need to worry about it or deal with it. There's another Protectron down below. That one sometimes is a legendary, and it's kind of nice because if you let them out, they're on your side. They will fight the ghouls. I don't really need them for that because I'm able to kind of take the ghouls out one at a time, which makes them much easier to deal with. Are you legendary? You are not. So we'll just leave those Protectrons where they are. There's a little door here to a part of the train that you can't get to from the other side, and it's got a suitcase, military bag, not military ammo bag, which would be nice, but
That's it.
just one that has sometimes a mine in it or a grenade or that sort of thing, and a first aid kit, which in this particular point doesn't have anything I want. Now the one ghoul that Knight Reese technically wants dead, or the quest resolves once you kill him, is just right around the corner. Never seen him actually spot me out here and come take a look. There's there's always a first time for everything, but that one's pretty easy if you're not a gun user. If you are a gun user and you're kind of standing here, you can see there's gas on the floor, so there will be kind of a big explosion. Grab the key, and there's some crafting material right around here. And then, now I like to actually kind of finish off this area. There are a few more ghouls. You don't have to. You can at this point just go right back to Night Reese and say, yep, all done. But it's pretty easy experience. There's a chance for decent crafting loot. And there's also a bottle cap mine, which is always useful. So, this is also a great place to come and get antifreeze if you want to make a lot of berry mentats. I have 2 berry mentats right now, and
Sweet.
that's probably going to be plenty for me for the rest of the run. One around this corner. And now we get to the spot where there's kind of the most... I mean, there's 4 when you go down those other steps, and there's 3 or 4 here, so it's kind of about the same, but here they're kind of around corners and such, which makes it hard to use. See, that one got me. He got a swing in on me, but because I was in VATS and it was just a melee hit, really pretty negligible, which is another reason why I like to fight ghouls, because usually they just can't hit me that hard. And here's the last one. And so we're all done with this area. Let's check out Nuka-Cola machines. And out we go. Now I need to make sure to be careful as I'm leaving, because usually I will have cleaned out College Square before coming down here. Since I didn't do that this time, hopefully there's none just waiting for me right out here. But as you can see now, it's basically nighttime. I imagine it's about 8 p.m. And that's going to make going around and killing these ghouls much easier. There's one. There's probably one inside here, maybe. Yep, there he is. Okay, and well, there's maybe one upstairs. Yeah, I think I can hear him moving around up there. So let's just go see real quick. Oh, he must be up on the top. Ah, there he is. And is there another one nearby? I didn't expect it to still be in caution. Oh, he's coming up pretty quick. Is it just you, buddy, or... Oh, there's another one. Somewhere. Oh, I was getting... They were coming from both directions. That could have been exceedingly bad. Come back here. And they're still in caution. What? Where else am I in caution from? Okay. Whatever it is, they don't really know where I'm at. So, we're safe to kind of just drop down and continue on our merry way. This is another spot where there's usually raiders. Like I said, I don't know the conditions upon which they despawn, but oh, there were 2. Okay. check this reaver that's sunk halfway through the concrete. That's a good time right there. There's usually a couple of ferals up on this bus, but I think I saw at least one of them exiting it. Oh no, they're both on here. So one had come up to say hello and then left apparently.
Nice.
Just a few more around here. Usually one in here, but that might have been the one that kind of wandered around. Alright. Let's get this one. And that one. And there's one in there. I'm going to leave him in there for now. There's one asleep in here. Let's take care of him real quick. We'll unlock this door.
Got it.
Grab whatever's here. Whiskey, coconut. Okay, there's still some over there, but they won't see me releasing this one. This one's usually a little tougher than the others. Might be a reaver,
Yes.
but oh, a legendary roamer. That's fine, but it still goes down pretty easily. Sentinel's leather right. I think that's going to be pretty good, actually. I don't think. Yeah, it's going to be way better than my metal right arm. With it being safecracker. Sentinel is interesting. Basically, 15% damage reduction is kind of how it says. That's nice, but it's really nice for a build like mine where I'm using VATS a lot, because basically when I'm in VATS, even if I'm swinging, it considers me standing still. So yeah, that's going to be very good. Take this little back way up to the top, work our way down from there. There's just a few ghouls left at the end of this area, and then we can be on our merry way. And I'm not going to go back to Night Reese and say, oh yeah, I did it, whatever. I'll do that on my way back after dealing with the jackpot quest. There's usually a ghoul standing there, but I've been messing around long enough that he's gotten up and wandered around, which happens pretty frequently. So, we'll come down here. Someone sees me. That guy? Oh, look at that. Are you gonna die? I don't think you're gonna die. But, that's fine. Finish you off. It's interesting. I could jump down from there and kill him, but I kind of think he's going to come at me. That car has already blown up, so I'm safe to throw a Molotov at it and kill him. And then... where are you going, buddy? Ah. That's not a very good throw. That's alright. Still doesn't know where I'm at. So. And there we go. That should be all of them. Now all that's left is to check some corpses and loot and that sort of thing, and then we will head north to continue on our way. But I think I will do that in the next episode. So we'll draw this one to a close. I appreciate you watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.